Out there, we love and appreciate you so much. Even if we don't say it enough, you hold a special place in everyone's heart and play an important role in all of our lives. Thank you for all the love and support you've ever given us, especially during this trying time. As you can imagine, there are fewer activities to do with Dad on this Father's Day, but one that everyone will recognize: the Palm Springs windmills. After being closed for months, management has come up with a new way to visit. Our Nico Payne shows us how families were able to enjoy some fun and have a safe Father's Day outing.
Yes, here at the Palm Springs Windmill Farm, they are known for their guided tours, but they are now switching to self-driving mode. When people arrive, they'll be greeted, given a tablet, and then sent on their way.
They come, they bring their own car, and then we have a tablet that has the pre-recorded message on it.
Groups may exit their vehicles to interact with each other at the 12 exhibits. However, masks must be worn at all times.
We want you to get out. We want you to get out and experience the different machines and see them for yourself. You know, you can sit in your car, but it's not the same experience.
Customers are scheduled to start every 15 minutes to allow time for each party to explore the exhibits, and a ranger will be on site to make sure requirements are enforced. Buckmaster says after being closed for 2.5 months, he hopes people come and enjoy a new experience for Father's Day and beyond.
It was very interesting things. You know, we drove past these for 50 years and, you know, didn't know what they really did except for they were windmills out here. So it was interesting.
Come spend Father's Day with my dad and come do a tour. I honestly really enjoy it, and, you know, it brings the family a little bit closer. You're not on a big tour bus with everybody, and it just feels like, you know, another journey that you can experience with your family and a little bit more intimate. The
tour costs $40 per car, allowing a maximum of 8 people to a vehicle, with bookings only available online for now.
I just hope people come out and get a chance to experience for themselves something that they can't experience anywhere else. And they get the chance to see why they're really a good thing for our world.
And school tours are real popular here on the Windmill Farm. They're working on a new program geared towards elementary students, so stay tuned for that. I'm Nico Payne, back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Nico. This is a story of a local restaurant taking quick action when confronted with coronavirus. The La Quinta Cliff House publicly confirming one of their team members tested positive for COVID-19. In a lengthy statement posted on social media, the restaurant says the safety of guests and staff is very important. The team member was not at the restaurant sick, and anyone they came into contact with has been tested and has not shown symptoms. The statement contained an overview of all the precautions the restaurant's taking to maintain a safe environment. They say after contacting health officials, they were reassured it was not necessary to close the restaurant. NBC Palm Springs reached out to Riverside County public health officials for some clarity about employees who do test positive for COVID-19. We learned that once public health is notified, they begin contact tracing to see who the infected person has come into contact with. This could include other employees at the same business, but not always. Officials say that businesses will not be notified if a worker tests positive unless it's relevant to the investigation. They also say that businesses are not necessarily responsible for reporting a positive case. Walmart on Monterey Avenue in Palm Desert remains closed as the store undergoes deep cleaning. The store closed yesterday at 2 and will reopen tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We received this statement from Walmart that reads in part, quote, "We've decided to close our Palm Desert store as part of a company-initiated program. Everything we're doing is for the well-being of our associates and customers," end quote. Walmart officials could not give details on whether a COVID-19 outbreak caused their closure. The CDC is planning to update its recommendation on masks. Researchers have been conducting a scientific review about them. Scientists wanted to study if facial coverings protect people from contracting COVID-19, not just prevent them from spreading it. The new guidance is expected soon. Since Riverside County got approval for an accelerated reopening, case numbers are slowly creeping back up. First, we heard it from concerned doctors, and now the state of California has us on a, quote, watch list. Our Kitty Alvarado has more.
Accelerated reopening in Riverside County is also accelerating COVID-19 numbers. The county is now on the state's watch list after having an almost 10% positive rate.
Our positivity rate has increased, and the state has engaged with us and talked to us about that. We believe that some of the reason for that is a result of larger outbreaks that we've seen at the state prison in Chuckwalla.
While positive cases fluctuate, sometimes exceeding the 8% threshold for accelerated reopening, the county says the state is looking at another number, hospital capacity.
We have not reached capacity in our hospitals.
But hospitalizations are up. Desert Regional Medical Center and JFK Memorial are reporting higher rates since the May 1st reopening. Dr. Eutham Kontaxis, the head of emergency medicine at Eisenhower Health, says they're seeing an uptick too.
It's gone up from about 18 to 20 patients to about 47 patients, maybe 50 now. We're seeing, though, less patients in the ICU.
He says they've learned a lot about coronavirus in the last few months, and treatments are getting better, but there's still a lot of unknowns.
Some people have absolutely no symptoms, and some people have these really horrific reactions to the virus. And so I think as a caregiver, we look at that and say, wow.
He says we can avoid getting the virus and reverse the trend by hand washing, physical distancing, and following the new state's mask requirement.
Not only to protect yourself, but to protect others. And it also, I think, gives us a sense of community spirit where we're all trying to take care of each other.
Kitty Alvarado, NBC Palm Springs.
Let's take a look now at our local COVID-19 numbers. The county has stopped updating numbers on weekends, so these are as of Friday. We did see the largest one-day increase of 516 cases earlier this week. There's over 12,000 cases in the county, more than 3,100 of those in the Coachella Valley, 410 deaths in the county, 100 of those in the valley. Here's a city-by-city breakdown. Indio continues to have the most cases in the valley with 929. Palm Desert has the most deaths with 29. Here's a graphic showing the different stages of reopening for Riverside County. As you can see, we're currently in accelerated phase 2. All the businesses in that category are now open. Stage 3 only includes youth and team sports. Stage 4 on the end is the end of the stay-at-home order. Construction for the new arena in Palm Springs is on hold. Now, some local businesses are disappointed to hear the project is paused. Our Olivia Sandusky has the latest.
David McGuire works a few blocks away from the proposed new arena at Agua Caliente. He says the venue would be a great asset during a financially challenging year.
We're looking forward to having, the people come in, have something to do, not only for tourists, but something for the locals.
The $250 million entertainment venue is set to be the future home of a minor league hockey team and hundreds of jobs. But now a partner on the project confirms it's been put on hold, adding, given the current unprecedented times, discussions around arena construction timelines continue, and we will provide updates when available. And Palm Springs City staff says they're continuing to work closely with the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians.
We've been having discussions with them regularly just because we're working through, the issues of parking and traffic and security. So when they are ready to move forward, we have that in place.
While the tribal government didn't respond when asked for comment, Council Chairman Jeff Gruby discussed the arena's plans just a few weeks earlier.
That arena, we're really on pause. We need to reevaluate, see how things are going. As you can remember, it wasn't maybe a couple weeks ago where the governor was saying that professional sports are going to look different. I guess we want to see more where that is before we get those projects going.
And now some local workers like David just hope construction can begin soon.
We're just going to have to hang in there as much as we can, and I hope everyone can hold on, no matter what kind of business it is.
Olivia Sandusky, NBC Palm Springs.
All right, let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett for a look at your AccuWeather forecast.
Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. You know, the first full day of summer featured temperatures that felt like summer out there. We ran a few degrees above average, and it looks like we're going to hold on to that for the next 7 days or so. Looks like we've got the jet stream that was right in the neighborhood. The upper level winds that deliver weather to your front door were right over top of Northern California earlier in the week. And what that was doing was keeping the door open for some northwestern moisture to push its way into Southern California. It didn't manifest itself as rain, but it kept our air relatively humid. And that also, by default, kept our temperatures low as well. There were about 3 or 4 days last week that were just below average, and now we're tracking a warming trend as high pressure builds across the region here. In fact, the next 3 days brought to you by Comfort Air are showing that temperatures on Monday will be slightly warmer. Looks like we will peak in the 110 range both Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we'll be tracking some slight cooling as we go towards next weekend. I've got the details and your full forecast coming up.
All right, thank you, Mike. 1,000 skateboarders joined forces in San Diego for a protest yesterday. They shared their message against police brutality and racial injustices. Lauren Coronado shows us this wave of skaters.
My grandma had dealt with discrimination from the South and then raised me up in Wisconsin, and she moved. Now I have to deal with it 2020. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm done being quiet. I'm done. I am so fed up. I'm tired of tears, and it's time to make a change.
Tyrone Olson's message for change echoed by hundreds in the skateboarding community who joined him for a protest to end racial injustice.
And one thing about skateboarders is we know unity. We know unity. We come from all different walks of life.
Different backgrounds and ages.
Every generation we push harder until we get what we want, you know?
Yes, and that's why we brought our niece and nephew today.
You're never too young to learn.
Too old.
Yeah, or too old to learn, you know, to love everybody.
The group taking a knee at Balboa Park, then skating to the Embarcadero.
You're influencing so many people when they see you coming down the street in mass numbers like that.
And some spreading the word at Memorial Skate Park in Logan Heights.
We want to learn from one another. We want to listen to one another, and we want to love one another. We all have unity as a brotherhood, so we want to let society know that that is the same thing that we all need to have, is equal rights.
That was Lauren Coronado reporting. Coming up, President Trump makes some controversial comments about coronavirus testing at his rally. We'll show you. Plus, multiple fatal shootings across the country on this Father's Day weekend. Details on the troubling trend after the break.
Ahead for us, a TSA whistleblower talks about COVID concerns at airports and a fascinating look at some new tests measuring how well certain face masks work. Also getting back to the dentist safely. Those stories and more ahead on Nightly News.
Your bank can be virtually any place you are. You can deposit checks from here, and you can see your transactions and check your balance from here, and pay bills from here. Because your bank isn't just one place. It's virtually any place you are. Just download and use the Chase mobile app. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Hi, I'm Co.
And I'm Charlotte, owners of Window World.
People that call Window World are amazed by our great quality products, low prices, and our lifetime warranty.
Our energy-efficient windows and doors will lower your utility bills, reduce dirt, noise, and beautify your home. Our professional installs are completed in just 1 day with no stucco or siding damage.
Get quality and value with our current offer of 7 windows installed from only $28.44. Locally owned by the team you can trust.
We guarantee it.
Not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
Sunshine on a cloudy day. You say what can make me feel this way, my girl.
Room for 7 and much, much more. The first ever GLB. Get 0% APR financing up to 36 months on most models and 90-day first payment deferral on any model.
We're revving up our engines and shifting from park to drive. Hi folks, Cher Lichtman here, Mike Thompson RV. A lot has changed recently, including travel and recreation. But what hasn't changed is our commitment to customer delight. Cathedral City Mike Thompson RV is here and now open, ready to restart your adventure.
CVS Health is now offering no-cost drive-through COVID-19 testing at select CVS pharmacy locations. Tests are available by appointment only at the drive-through window. Results will be available in 2 to 4 days. Visit CVS.com to find testing locations, determine eligibility, and schedule an appointment.
President Trump says he wants fewer coronavirus tests. That's what he told the crowd at his rally yesterday in Tulsa. The president says more testing leads to more cases.
When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
After Trump's comment, an administration official called it a joke, saying the president was, quote, obviously kidding. And in response to those comments by President Trump, former Vice President and presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden offered this response, tweeting, speed up the testing. Members of Biden's campaign also accused the president of, quote, putting politics ahead of the safety and economic well-being of the American people. All right, we do want to warn you that this next story contains graphic material. Deadly gun violence in several U.S. cities this Father's Day weekend. A string of shootings have killed at least a dozen people and left many more injured. Whitney Wild has the latest.
The 3-year-old that was fatally struck in the back.
A wave of violence coast to coast this weekend. That 3-year-old boy, just one of 4 children killed by gunfire in Chicago this Father's Day weekend. At least 60 people were shot in the city, 9 fatally as of Sunday morning.
Shut this west side down until we find out who discharged that weapon and took the life of this baby.
Community leaders are offering a $2,500 reward for information about the 3-year-old's murder.
We're going to be asking this community to step up with any type of information.
In Minneapolis,
I don't know if they're breathing or not.
I saw people just shooting just 30, 40, 50 shots. I don't know. It sounded like an automatic gun.
1 person died and 11 more were injured during a shooting on a crowded street.
We felt and heard bullets actually whizzing by our heads.
The Minneapolis police chief says the city is seeing an uptick in violent crime.
The violence has to stop.
In Syracuse, New York, at least 9 people between the ages of 17 and 53 were shot at a large gathering.
Several hundred individuals that began running towards officers, saying that individuals were shooting from the crowd.
And in Seattle, 1 person was shot and killed in the so-called autonomous zone, a section of the city taken over by protesters. I'm Whitney Wild reporting.
All right, we're taking a live look now from our Walter Clark Highway 111 cam. Mike's got a look at your full forecast when we come back.
What's up, everyone? I'm Taylor, and this week's Weekly Rundown is super special. We are honoring the class of 2020, so who better to have help me with that than the awesome graduates themselves? I'll be joined by students from each of our Valley school districts, and we'll hear from students from across the Valley. You won't want to miss it, so tune in to the Weekly Rundown this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on
NBC Palm Springs. Class of 2020.
Woo!
It's happening now at SASU's Palm Desert, the Welcome Back Summer Sale. Save up to 50% on all styles, colors, sizes, and widths. Limited to stock on hand, so hurry in today to SASU's Highway 111 in Fred Waring in the Waring Plaza, Palm Desert.
$88 is all it takes to get your AC system tuned up and in shape for summer. At Next Gen Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing, we understand that when the temperature rises, your air conditioner working properly is essential. So we're making it more affordable than ever to keep your system running strong all summer long. Our X-Protects tune-up and 28-point safety inspection is a $178 value for only $88. From our Next Gen family to yours, we're honored to safely serve you.
NEXGEN, call 833-3NEXTGEN.
We're living in uncertain times, but as Californians, we'll get through this together. If your income has been reduced or you've lost your job or your health insurance due to the coronavirus crisis, Covered California is here. We can help you find the health insurance you need to protect you and your loved ones. And you may even get financial help to pay for your health insurance. So if you or someone you know is without coverage, visit coveredca.com to learn more or enroll today.
It's happening now at SASU's Palm Desert, the Welcome Back Summer Sale. Save up to 50% on all styles, colors, sizes, and widths. Limited to stock on hand, so hurry in today to SASU's Highway 111 in Fred Waring in the Waring Plaza, Palm Desert.
All right, we're taking a live look from our Agua Caliente Casino cam. Beautiful view out there in sunny Palm Springs. Let's head over to Rancho Mirage. All right, there you have it. There's the desert. How's everyone spending their Father's Day? Hopefully outside for this gorgeous day. Mike's got to look at your full forecast.
Going into the weekend, we were tracking building high pressure across the region, and that's just getting stronger as we go into this first full week of summer. What you'll continue to see is the same pattern that we saw at the beginning of the month, where there is weather coming in off the Pacific. It's just being rerouted up and over us, courtesy of that jet stream that is now vacated further off towards the north. What that means is, bottom line, you will allow some high pressure to build in the region. In fact, there will be 2 ridges in the vicinity that will keep us warm and dry over the next couple of days. In fact, yep, we got 1H there, 1H there. That means we're going to be clear, we're going to be dry. And as I mentioned earlier, we will see that marine layer cloud cover that was right at the mouth of the Banning Pass all last week make a hefty retreat. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any gusty offshore winds because these 2 highs will offset each other, but looks like we will continue to get those afternoon breezes that give us that welcome ventilation. Temperatures across North America look a little something like this. We'll see some mid-80s and a bit muggy in New York, very muggy in 88 in Miami. Phoenix will be warm like we will, and then look at this, up and down the West Coast. 83 in Portland, 75 in Seattle. It's going to be 71 in Vancouver. It's going to be spectacular up and down the coast. Hourly temperatures for Monday look a little something like this. We'll continue to see those dew points slightly elevated, neither humid nor dry, just right in between. We start in the mid to upper 70s. We warm into that 109, 110 range as we go towards the afternoon. Look for 109 in Palm Springs, 111s down towards Palm Desert, Indio, and Thermal, 110 out towards Thousand Palms, and some low triple digits out towards Joshua Tree. Your Comfort Air 7-day forecast shows some warming as we go into midweek, but some slight, and I do mean slight, cooling as we go towards next weekend.
You want a great-looking car?
We say yes!
You want great reliability?
I purchased several cars from I-10 Toyota. Every single one of them is in a simple sales transaction.
You want great service?
We say yes!
You want a great deal?
At I-10 Toyota, we did get a great price on the vehicle we wanted.
And you want it fast?
We say yes!
And you will too. Take advantage of our special offers. Lease a brand new 2020 Toyota Camry for only $229 per month. Say yes to Express and get our best deal ever fast.
This is where we live. This is where we work, raise our families, grow our food, build our lives. Lately, our way of life has changed, but one thing has stayed the same. Our community has been there to support us and keep us strong, supporting local businesses, educating ourselves on what's really going on, and lending a helping hand. With the strength of our community, the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce is here for you.
Of all the places you're looking forward to, where will you go first? Wherever you may go, Lexus will welcome you back with exceptional offers on exceptional vehicles. Find out all the ways a Lexus can be yours at Lexus.com. See Schottenkirk Desert Lexus.
It was such an amazing experience being able to be there with the protesters in Palm Desert, because it's not just covering things from a distance, it's being up in all of the action, giving a voice to those who feel like they just aren't being heard right now.
No justice, no peace, no racist police.
11. Olivia, what's the latest?
I feel like that's just one of the highlights in my career so far.
NBC Palm Springs, where the reporting is the difference.
In tonight's Showbiz Report, a new sequel to Love, Simon and Kevin Bacon in a horror movie. Here's Manny the Movie Guy with Love, Victor and You Should Have Left.
Hello, movie buffs. Let's begin by celebrating Pride with Love, Victor.
Dear Simon, you don't know me, but my family just moved to Atlanta.
This 10-episode Hulu series is inspired by the 2018 film Love, Simon. This time, the focus is on Victor, played by Michael Cimino, a new student at Creekwood High School. Narrated by Nick Robinson, who played Simon in the original, this series speaks volumes on self-discovery as our hero struggles with his sexual orientation.
For some of us, it's not that easy. I'm not ready to open up to a whole bunch of strangers.
Smart, sweet, and funny, you will fall in love with
Love, Victor.
And the series gets 3.5 out of 4 Love, Manny kisses.
Come away with me.
Kevin Bacon returns with his stir of echoes writer-director David Koepp for the effectively creepy You Should Have Left, now available on demand. what got you interested in entering the mid-century modern house from hell?
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that it's mid-century modern. Usually in these horror movies, as you know, the houses don't look like that. They're usually very old and gothic.
Bacon's Theo, his wife Amanda Seyfried's Susanna, and their daughter, the fantastic Avery Essex as Ella, decide to rent the house for a mini vacation. But there's always a ghost in someone's past.
What?
Listen.
In order for a movie like this to work, the family dynamic must be well written and acted, and the cast is game.
It's a very, very strange family dynamic.
Although You Should Have Left does not offer anything new to the genre, Bacon and Company keep it exciting all throughout. It's a well-made scary flick that plays with shadows, nightmares, and dreamscapes. Do you believe in the paranormal?
I really don't, it's not that I don't believe in it. I've just never had a paranormal experience.
Right.
I'd love to meet a ghost someday. It just hasn't happened yet.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
And for that, You Should Have Left gets 3 out of 4. Do not leave kisses. I'm Manny the movie guy. I see you.
It is said there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Perhaps the time has come to fully realize the dream upon which this great country was founded: equal justice under the law.
Summer vacation isn't canceled, just relocated. Let Holland RV help you find a new or pre-owned gas or diesel RV or towable for your next adventure. Holland carries top brands with an extensive inventory. Holland RV Centers in Palm Desert or hollandrvcenters.com.
Hi, I'm Barbara Corcoran. As the founder of New York City's top real estate firm, I oversaw thousands of transactions involving high-end properties. What makes the difference? The agent. And I only recommend an agent with a strong marketing plan and proven results. In the greater Palm Springs area, I would call Brad Schmidt. Brad is a true marketing genius and he offers flexible fees. And if needed, Brad will let you out of your agreement for any reason. Go online or call and get your home sold.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This summer, we'll be traveling in a cabin where every seat is premium and all baggage flies free. So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the panoramic views. Nissan is offering non-stop routes to summer.
And now is the best time to get into a new Nissan. With no payments for 3 months. Plus, we'll cover your payments for up to 2 more months or get 0% financing for up to 84 months.
Come to Old Town La Quinta. Discover Main Street's charm and the specialties of local chefs. Enjoy Roadrunner libations, pints, and plates, or the Grill on Main's Great American Menu. Savor stuffed pizza's wide variety of casual fare. Indulge in Nitro Infusion's ice cream. Dine in, take out, stay safe, and thanks for dining local. For updates, visit us at oldtownlaquinta.com.
Summer vacation isn't canceled, just relocated. Come by and experience the Newmar difference of luxury gas and diesel coaches. Now's the time for incredible savings on new and pre-owned RVs for your next adventure. Only at Holland RV Centers in Palm Desert.
This tip is brought to you by the Sevens. Call the Sevens if you've been hit and hurt and get help from the Walter Clark Legal Group and get the no-fee guarantee.
NBC Palm Springs salutes the class of 2020. Presented by Outdoor Living Concepts.
Hi, my name is Yvette Guadalupe Munoz Duarte. I graduated in December of 2019 and I have received the All Kids Succeed Award. I have also been chosen to be the Student of the Year. I never thought I would accomplish as many things as I have. I am extremely grateful for my school, my boyfriend, and family that have helped me see that I can do this and many more things. I know it may seem hard, but even I struggled a lot. As my mom says, it's not where you start off, it's where you finish. You can do anything you put your mind to. Never underestimate the things you can do. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Congratulations, class of 2020, from NBC Palm Springs and Outdoor Living Concepts.
All right, so we started out the show saying Happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. I wanted to specifically say Happy Father's Day to my dad. Here's Jim Everett. Here's a photo of him. Very, very handsome man. Some people say he looks like Dr. Oz. He actually is a doctor too. Just want to say thank you, Dad, for everything that you've done. He's watching from his house in Arizona right now. He's 100% made me the person I am today, and I'm just eternally thankful for you, Dad. Love you so much. And again, to all the dads out there, including our director, Jordan, who's in the back, you're the best. All right.